He's okay. Hope I'm up first.
Yeah, you are up first. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Milo Wilson, a.k.a. Suspect 20. We're here with none other than Seth Bouvier. Say hi.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? Thanks for coming and seeing us.
You can go ahead and shoot whenever you want to. We're just going to keep on going with the intro here. All right, so from the last couple of videos, I know that you guys know that we have some news to get started with and going on right away. I just wanted to let everybody know outright that my controller is working fine. I did go and get a new one.
Yay!
So, yeah.
So now no excuses.
No excuses. There will be no water shots today.
Sure. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know about me, but he won't have any water shots.
I mean, what do they do? Like they give you like 2 shots off for that? Like,
I think it's 2 if you hit the water and 1 if you go out of bounds.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, that's same as golf rules, like actual golf rules too, though. You hit the water hazard, you can either take a mulligan, which that means you don't take any penalties, but you only have a set amount of mulligans to take in the game of golf.
Okay. All right.
If you play mulligans. There are people who say that mulligans are a waste of time and you need to get better at the game.
Kind of sounds like it a little bit, but I don't know. The people play with handicaps too.
Yeah.
So whatever that case is, who makes the rules for the golf course?
It's kind of like just whatever you want to play. It's like house rules, pretty much.
Yeah, you know who makes the rules for the bus?
No. Who makes the rules for the bus?
Probably be like the transportation department. Tell me why I'm talking about the bus.
Speaking of buses, though, did you hear about that little girl that got left on the bus?
I heard about it, and I kind of know the whole story, but entirely screwed either way.
Yeah.
Anyway you pull it apart, look down at it, any way you look down at it, it's totally messed up.
Oh yeah, very messed up.
Right. So do you remember where that happened?
I think it was in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah, I wanted to say Pennsylvania too. Yeah. All right. So go ahead, tell us all about it, man. What happened?
This little girl fell asleep on the bus, and at the end of the bus driver's shift, he did not check any of the seats, any of the where he walks down the aisle and does the last little check to see if anything's left there.
Yeah,
like
kids leave their backpacks and stuff like that. Okay, all right, yeah. So he failed to make the final walkthrough.
Yeah,
and in doing so, he would have found this kid.
Yeah, exactly. If he did his job.
You know who else would have found the kid if they had been doing their job?
Who's that?
The siblings.
Yeah, too. Yep. She had 2 siblings on the bus who just was like, oh well, got off the bus.
Just totally walked off the bus. I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, I rode the bus with my sister. It was only about a mile or so, but I mean, I'm not sure I was cognizant about making sure my sister was getting off the bus, but I definitely would have noticed my sister not getting off the bus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, it's not like I necessarily waited for my sister. Like, we weren't attached to the hip or anything. But at the same time, she would notice if I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Right. Like, she would say something. She'd be like, Mom, yeah, he was on the bus. But
he didn't get off the bus.
He's not my favorite person, so I didn't keep my eye on him.
That's how my sister would be about me, too. He tripped and fell, and I don't know where he is now. That's fine, though. He's alright, I guess.
How do you not keep an eye on your brother while you're on the bus? Bounce. Oh.
Yeah, that's good. That's good bounce.
That's not gonna work for me. You know that.
Why not? You're right there in the middle.
You know what else is not gonna work for me?
Oh, here we go.
The cops not having a statement about this whole ordeal.
Yeah, they're not releasing any information right now at all.
They didn't release a statement. They did nothing.
And that irks me too, because they had to be called to that scene too.
Oh, were they? You think they were called first, or you think they were called second? Who did Mom call first? Did Mom call the school, or did Mom call the cops?
I don't know, man. That's the thing, though. I mean, if it was my kid, I'd probably call the cops first.
Right? I think I'd call the cops first, for sure.
And then I'd call the school and be like, hey, the cops are coming over there. What's going on? Where's my kid? You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's just
That's
me,
right.
though.
Yeah, no. Same thing. I called the cops. My kid's not on the bus. I don't know what's going on, but you guys need to help me figure it out. So the cops get called, the school gets called. Somehow or another, everybody's led to the bus garage. Apparently, the kids have been like, well, yeah, little sister was on the bus. Right, so it's not necessarily that little sister got kidnapped from the bus to the house, because, you know, your siblings, you walk to the house together.
Yeah.
Right, but, so
I knew that tree was going to catch it.
everybody goes to the bus garage. Do you think maybe the cops' lack of a statement was because they were apprehensive to do anything before 48 hours and they didn't want the public finding out?
Yeah, they have to wait. They have protocols, too. They need to wait 48 hours before they actually missing child report, you know, and I think that's stupid, too.
Right. If it's somebody under the age of 18, I think they should go ahead and
look for them. Yeah.
Like on the spot.
Like immediately.
Like start taking notes, bub.
Yeah. I agree 110% on that. If they're below 18, they need to be looked for immediately. No wait.
Too far. Well, that's all right. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I'm having a hell of a time right now on this one.
Right. So who decides? Who decides who gets to drive the bus? Like, there's a bus garage person, like an administrator, but it's like a hardcore mechanic, like diesel mechanic, that all they do is know how to fix buses. And they've been at the school for so long, they kind of have domain over the bus garage and the schedule and all that bullshit, right?
Yeah.
This person has to hire people. And I don't know about in your school district right now, but in my school district right now, it's, you know, every other day is, oh, this bus route isn't running, so these kids won't be going to school today. All right, so every other day it's a different bus route because they don't have people to drive the damn buses.
Exactly.
So are we thinking this might have been some sloppy of a new guy? Didn't really have a goal.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It was a new guy maybe who just did not really, you know, go step by step on what he needed to do. He was probably rushed through his job interview and everything.
You know, kids are important. You know, when you have when you have a baby at the hospital, you know, you figure all these professionals and things, you know, they kind of have to tell of what's what, when, and how, and who, and where, and all that. You know, it's their hospital, it's the medical procedure they're taking care of. You know, you figure it's up to the pros. But when you get to the hospital and you have the baby, it's all up to mom.
Oh yeah.
It's hardly up to dad at all, too. Dad does have some say, but I mean, as far as the parents go, it's up to mom and dad. The hospital has nothing to do. They can't do crap in a lot of instances. So it's all about the baby.
Exactly.
You know, and keeping the baby safe, and what's good for the baby, and what does the mom want for the baby, and what does the dad want for the baby, and the baby. It's all about the baby. All right. So the school bus, or you're driving around everybody's fucking kids, it's all about the kids.
Yeah.
Right? Your focus is always 100% unequivocally about the children. You know, maybe this is just some jerk off who didn't, never had a kid, never been to a hospital, didn't know how kids should be treated, never been to the school, nothing, just kind of, oh, maybe I could become a bus driver.
Yeah.
Right?
I think we're both on the same boat on this one.
Yeah, I think so too.
I overshot it because I was trying to get over that tree.
I'm not sure what I did. I think I overshot it thinking I could do some voodoo, just like right there.
Nah.
Not working for me. Not working for me at all.
But yeah, I mean, it's just, it's weird. Yeah.
Imagine being the kid waking up on the bus.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine that. That'd be terrifying for Yeah, an adult waking up on the bus in the damn garage.
You know, an adult might be able to let themselves out, but a kid, those doors are pretty heavy.
True, yeah.
Oh, I was thinking that was going a lot further.
I thought so too. Oh well. Yeah, this is not my day in golf, I guess.
I mean, I had a pretty rough show the last time, and unfortunately, that video didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. I'm not sure this shot's going to work out as well as I want it to. We'll see about this.
So do you think the bus driver was under the influence of anything?
Under the influence. You know, it's, I would say it's likely. I would definitely say it's likely. If it were a normal bus driver and this were to happen, so if this were like the kid's normal bus driver, this was his daily route or her daily route or whatever, and there was some type of alcohol or something involved or pot or whatever, that wouldn't surprise me. You know, like bus driver for a while, dealing with all these kids, you know, bring a little bit of, grandpa's juice to work, you know, take a sip of it from time to time. Wouldn't surprise me. Didn't notice a kid getting off the bus that normally gets off the bus at a certain spot. You know, like, it wouldn't surprise me if alcohol was involved in that kind of a story. But this guy, I think, just may have been stupid.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of alcohol.
Yeah. Did you hear about Dale Earnhardt Jr.?
Yeah. You know how much alcohol it takes for the alcohol people to kind of be like, hey, what's going on here?
I'd say maybe like 75 cases.
75 cases. I would say you're probably like 75 cases short.
Damn.
So somewhere in the vicinity of 150, 160, 155, 154 cases.
Somewhere around there.
They will call up the person who does the actual deliveries and be like, hey, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Right. So Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah, he had 154 cases of beer, Budweiser beer, delivered to his party house or a house party that he was doing.
The destination. We'll just put it that way.
The destination that he was at.
It was delivered to the place.
Yeah. And they were like, are you drinking it? Are you selling it? No, they were drinking it.
They were, yeah. So the normal representative for that area got a call from Budweiser, the boss. And Budweiser, the boss, was like, look, we have the store out there that you normally deliver to. It's normally X amount of volume. We normally do it, no problem, no big deal. So what's going on? Is there some kind of special event going on in town? Oh, no, that's just Dale Earnhardt and his party going. What's going on over at Dale Earnhardt's house? Are they drinking it or are they selling it? Because that's a lot of, yeah, exactly. Come to find out, they're drinking it. They're having a party.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I have a couple of moral dilemmas here, to point out. Number one being NASCAR is full of people who love to drink alcohol, and some of whom are probably drunk. So is this a good example to set in the moral field, right?
I'd say no.
Right.
I'd say no, it's not. Like,
probably
hard
not.
No.
Like, that's impressive. That might gain you some popularity points, but it's doing nothing on the whole, this
awareness of alcohol.
Right. So there's that, and you know how beer commercials and things are nowadays. Everything is drink responsibly. I even think he told everybody drink responsibly in the video where I came back home. So I'm thinking, morally, this may not be the best stance for Earnhardt.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's 50 kegs worth of beer, pretty much. I mean, that's a lot of beer.
I'm not sure people get the understanding of, holy shit.
That was a great shot. That was a great shot, by the way. Now you're equaled out. I hate you, but that's a great shot.
that was pretty good, though. I'm not going to lie. I don't think people understand the full-on concept of 50 kegs.
Oh, piece of crap.
100. Oh,
It's alright. It's alright.
that's kind of
Yeah,
sad.
I don't think they understand the concept of that either. Like, how much is that? Like, a keg, you know, when I was a teenager, a keg would do the whole party. You know, that one keg, and that'd
Right.
be it.
Right. There were 2 kegs at the party. That was some kind of affair.
Yeah, and we would still have beer left over after the night of one keg. You know, we couldn't finish a keg.
Right.
It's like 124 beers, I think, in a keg or something like that. 125, somewhere around there. Maybe I'm
not sure.
overestimating that.
I'm not sure. I would get out the laptop and look it up, and I'm kind of in the middle of something. It's particular. So, anyways, a lot of alcohol to be served.
Yeah.
Thing
If
is,
they were in 12 ounces, 12 ounce bottles,
we don't
it'd be
think-
165 beers
165 beer for 1 keg.
for one keg. Yeah, that's a barrel.
Yeah, they had 50.
Yeah, that is a lot.
They had 100. What'd you say? 55? 100.
Yeah, 154 cases of beer.
I mean, 100 and some odd glasses of beer per keg.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people having a beer right there.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of people having issues getting home too.
And that's not only a lot of people having a beer right there. That's a lot of people having just Budweiser beer.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much
You-
more was at this party than just
Yeah,
Budweiser
exactly.
beer? Right?
Exactly. You know
Although
there's more.
Budweiser is a huge sponsor of Earnhardt and the family, of course. They helped him put him where he is right now on the racetrack, and they've been with him along the way. They've given him a whole lot of incentive. So he's really got a special place in his heart for Budweiser. Not just because he may be suffering from addiction, and that's just his favorite brand. Because I like looking at my favorite brand of beer while I drink beer also.
Yeah, me too.
So, right. So, probably wasn't just Budweiser, although he is a big Budweiser fan, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what else he had there. Probably a lot of whiskey.
Probably. Maybe some vodka or gin.
I don't know about the gin, though.
Tequila.
Yeah. I'm sure there's probably tequila for sure. Alright, we're going with that. And nope, keep spinning. Oh,
Oh no.
right in the sand, Chef.
That's not good. Bunker shot at least though.
I mean, our games used to be so much better than this,
Yeah.
I gotta come back to playing.
Oh yeah.
Alright, you called up today and I was in the middle of COD, so.
Yeah, I woke up super ass early today and I'm like, wait, it's his day off today.
Shit, that's right. Here we are. I love it.
I know he's up right now too because he just got off.
I've been playing all week, staying up all morning, thinking one of these days, one of these clowns got to get up and.
Oh.
It was in, but it was out. It was just too far. It's just too
Yeah,
far.
too much.
That would have been a beautiful shot, though. I think you got it in you to catch back up. Oh, what the?
Yeah.
That's not okay.
That's not okay.
Maybe suspect 20 is drunk.
I don't think so.
After I worked so hard to get back to equal out, I'm 1 over.
Are you serious?
And you, man,
That was a perfect hit.
here comes another bogey.
Alright, I gotta.
Are we
step
gonna
up my
have to
game.
turn this into one of those who can be worse at golf than the other?
No.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm
that
sure,
video
I'm sure.
didn't get posted.
No.
Okay. I mean, just so you know.
I'm just having an off morning. I'm waking up.
Oh, this is the hole-in-one shot. Oh yeah, that's right. You're just waking up. Yeah. Yeah.
I got my Monster instead of coffee. So I wanted to get on and chat with you. I haven't chatted with you in a couple of days.
Oh, I went way too far with that, man. Way too far with that.
I just didn't want to bug you because I know how you get off work, you just want to relax.
I try to pass out around noon. Sometimes around there. Before then, after then. One day I went for a mountain bike ride. It was afternoon. My boss was like, "Hey, you gotta be here at 6." I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Do I have to be awake?
Yeah. Got to be awake, or can I just sleep in the walk-in for a bit? So somebody kick me if there's actually like trouble coming in or something, like if we have a long line. But we can at least get 4 hours of sleep.
I often will take a 30-minute break to sleep in my car.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was so close.
I don't know how that happens.
I don't know either, buddy.
Alright, you better put this in there.
I'm gonna try. Here we go.
You got this combo.
Perfect hit. Yes! That was a perfect hit, it said.
I did that.
That was a long putt, too. I should have yelled out how long that putt was.
Mine's 5 feet away. 2 inches up.
Yeah, it did, don't.
Alright, we're staying PG with all this. Oh, just barely.
She's up on the golf course, too.
Just barely. Just barely.
What they give you, bogey? What that was?
Yeah, looks like we're catching up to you and I. This is going to be a very competitive game here soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do they base Los Santos? What is that? Los Angeles?
Los Angeles. Yeah, Los Angeles, pretty much.
Is there one that's based off of San Francisco?
I don't know. I think that was San Andreas, maybe?
San Andreas. I wonder if they had a copy of San Andreas when we were robbing gas stations and Rite Aids and shit.
Well, more than likely. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
If they didn't then, they do now, don't they?
Exactly.
You want to tell me a little bit about that?
This cop allegedly went to Rite Aid and robbed them for painkillers.
Yeah, he's in rehab now.
Yeah, he's in rehab now. Yeah, we're both over there. I don't know what the hell's going on.
That's the wind.
We like that fence. That's what it is. That's a nice fence.
Everybody can see my tushy.
Exactly. You're moaning everybody who drives by right now.
That's as far as I get.
But yeah, that's hilarious to me that San Francisco cop would actually do that. Like, what was going through his head at the time?
Ooh, bounced right out of that sand pit. Well,
That's good. That's a good shot.
Obviously, alright, so I'm gonna put a little backdrop on the story. This cop has been with the force for 27 years, 27 long years. We appreciate anyone but Blues sticking it out for the long term.
Yes.
Much applause. 27 years. And in that 27 years, he became the sergeant. And when you become brass in the precinct and things, you move around to a different department. So you become the head of a whole other department, right? So, he probably got his sergeant promotion or whatever. And they probably switched him around to another department or whatever. And he became one of the people that worked with getting drug addicts and things off the streets.
Yeah.
Right. So, unfortunately, he sustained an injury from, what was it, a dog bite?
Yeah, it was a dog bite.
And he had to have surgery, and the doctors gave him some medicine, and just like everybody else, yeah, just like everybody else, man, just became a user to him.
Yeah. Got addicted. Addiction is real.
Addiction is real, even for boys in blue.
Yep.
Yeah. So there you have that. Now, what was he going into Rite Aid for? Obviously, he wasn't going in so he could steal a pad of paper and some pens for his shift.
No, he wasn't.
No, he was looking for medicine to fuel his dirty little addiction.
Yeah.
Yep, he sure was. Sure was. Sounds like a, what'd you say, San Andreas? Sounds like a San Andreas kind of a thing to do.
Yeah, I think San Andreas is based off of San Francisco, and then Santos is based off of Los Angeles.
LA. How far are you going here?
Huh?
It's going all the way down.
Yep.
A little bit of voodoo on that ball?
A little bit of voodoo. The wind helped me with going around that tree. I aimed directly for the tree, but it went around it, and then I tapped it back to the left a little bit, and it kind of curved around the tree. It was nice.
Okay, all right. See if we can't recreate some of that business. Oh, in the water.
No!
Oh, man. You gotta be kidding me.
So now it's a par 5, and you're on your 3rd shot now, sir.
That's horrible. The wind took me over there. Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta watch that wind.
Goodness gracious. That's ridiculous. Man, I couldn't imagine being that parent with the kid not getting off the bus.
Yeah, I would be freaking, I'd be losing my shit.
Just drilling my kids, too. Like, how come you're not taking care of your little sister?
Yeah. Where's little Timmy? Or little Jessica?
After I get off the phone with these cops, you guys are getting it.
Yeah.
Undoing my belt.
Don't you run from me, I'll make it 10 times worse.
Is that even true, though? I mean, is it just like, I'm gonna be madder and let loose and not care that I'm a parent and I'm beating my child? Don't make me mad, or I'm just not gonna give a fuck and I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. That's horrible. That is horrible.
That is horrible. Horribly funny. No.
Horribly funny. You're fucked. Horribly funny. I'm going for something new right now.
Alright, try something new. What we got?
No, that didn't work out.
No.
That didn't work out at all.
Oh, you hit it farther than me. So
Yeah, I'm further up than you, so that works out. That works out.
It's this wind, man. This wind on this hole.
It's a windy day. It's a windy day. I like your golf outfit. That's not. I can't say I love the sneakers that you got picked out with it, but I like the rest of it. Did you tell your mate that it's a specific outfit that you want to keep for future golf sessions?
Yeah, of course. Come on now. Yeah, I saved the outfit. I do need to work on my shoes. I do need to get some golf shoes in here.
I'm going with that right there.
There you go. But yeah, I figured, this was ideal for the golf. The white hat with the checkered pants and the shirt.
Yeah, no, I can tell you.
Never doing a shirt.
Oh man, we got some things to do. Alright, so we are working on that 5-star routine, yeah?
Yes, we are.
Alright, so
we almost got it down to where we can
I want to go to the top of the key today.
maneuver stuff. Okay.
And figure out what we're going to do at the very, very beginning, at the very, very start to set everything off.
Gotcha.
And we can work our way to the boat. And then I can drop you off at the airport, and you can find the southbound train and keep a good eye on it so it doesn't go away, so that it comes right to me.
Yep.
And I can try
We'll
to jump.
that out.
Yeah, I can try to jump on it and see if it's going to actually move. Because sometimes it stops right there at that station. I was just shy of the other day. Like it'll stop.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because of all the cops and everything. Like they basically just stopped the train. So that might not be. Oh!
Well, that was a nice shot.
I mean, I still was a bogey down, but I mean, look
Still,
at
that was a nice.
Hey, look at the score
You're
right
tie
now.
right now.
Look at the score. Ooh.
So whoever does the best on this one wins. Oh, we both suck.
I'm gonna pull my golfing pants up right now. I'm gonna pull my golfing pants up.
Oh, there it is. Yep. No plumbers over here anymore.
No. Getting ready for this one. Let the shot clock run down. You're up first.
All right.
That's because you're doing worse.
Hey.
They're giving you the advantage on this one.
Look at this wind, man. It's
30 suckers. Oh, it's coming right at you.
Toward me. Yeah.
You know what? It's going to be going away from me. Watch.
Oh. Won't be as far, but I'll spit it straight up.
Who is the best loser? 220 yards. That's a good amount of yardage.
And that is for the wind being like right at me. Yeah, it's to the just to like the south east of you a little bit there. So I'd put it to the left a little bit.
All right, here goes nothing.
Boom! Nice shot. Look at that. 234 yards.
Ooh,
wow.
Just barely over.
That's not bad though.
No, it's not.
I see your ball over there too. That's funny.
You see my ball? Don't even. We're not going there. We're not going
I'm gonna
there.
go there and kick it. I'm gonna go there and kick the ball.
Don't kick my ball. I see you. You're trying
Get that shit out of here.
You're trying to take advantage of your handicap, huh?
Yeah, just a wee bit.
Just don't kick me with a good foot. How about that?
Yeah, there you go. Just knock it away with my cane. Get out of here.
Alright, this one's gonna be tough because the wind's coming at me, right?
Yep, it's coming directly at you pretty much.
So I want it to be like beyond the thing, right? But that's not gonna happen.
Can you punch it?
Not all the way to the hole, Bubba.
No way. Then yeah, I would just hit it not power hit it, but let's hit it then. Or you can power hit it.
I'm pretty damn close. If I power hit it, I just no telling which way it's gonna go.
Yeah. Oh, look at that bounce. That was a nice shot.
122 yards. 122 yards. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more, man. I want to be honest with you.
All right, I am 21 feet from the hole.
This would be
height
epic.
Is 0.
This would be epic for you. Absolutely epic.
So here we go. I'm 21 feet from the hole.
Straight 21 feet.
Here we go.
Oh,
Are you serious? Look up par. I just tore my soul out a little bit with that ball bounce.
I am 10 feet. I am 10 feet from the hole. I'm 2 inches up.
Oh man, it just tore my soul.
Oh, are you gonna cry?
Mm-hmm. I may cry myself to sleep tonight over that.
I'm never gonna watch that video.
Yeah, fuck that video. That video sucks.
Yes! Suspect 20 for the win!
Good job, buddy. Good job.
There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we really appreciate you giving us the time hanging out with us, watching the video. We're trying to make it just a little more interesting, trying to make this kind of feel like a podcast kind of a deal, where at the same time we're playing golf, because we realize we're getting a number of golfing views versus other views, and so we're thinking maybe you like the commentary, you like the talking, and so we're just going to try to keep that up for you. We got some videos coming up in the future. I really hope everybody enjoyed the 5-star, looking for the 5 stars, seeking the 5 stars in the video. Had a lot of fun editing that one. I had a killer fun time making that one. I don't know about you, Chef.
No, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Chef, go ahead and close this out, man. What do you got for us?
If you're going to drink responsibly, and if you're a bus driver, please check your buses. Come on.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean,